I challenge you to a duel. In the past, this was an accepted option to resolve conflict. Hi, I'm Heidi Bonine. The very first Secretary of the Treasury, Hamilton, was killed because of this traditional method of resolution. Raymond Burr fatally wounded him because of their differences of opinions and methods. That is what conflict is. Conflict in the workplace is a disagreement between parties. I will discuss more healthy methods to address and work through conflict, because I just as soon not challenge anyone to a duel. Conflict is a natural part of society. To avoid it is less productive than understanding what it is and how to best resolve it. One of the most important causations of conflict is differing ideas and how to move forward. I imagine most of us have been in situations, have been in meetings where a plan of action is discussed and a resolution is agreed upon. I certainly have been. Some members of the group will not agree with the resolution, and some will make that very clear, while others will remain silent. If action is needed, then it's needed. Being able to consider differing viewpoints that may or may not impact decisions will allow a person to at least feel as though they have been heard and their comments should be considered in the deliberation. Ask for their opinions. A need to feel included and that your opinion matters is important in avoiding conflict. I have encountered conflict based on disabilities. I worked at a facility, The Americans with Disability Act states facilities used by employees must be accessible and usable by anyone with a disability. One of the places I worked did not have wheelchair accessible bathrooms. Seems like something that should have been attended to before it was needed. The company decided to revamp the most popular restroom in the building. Visually, people were not happy. There was one person in the building that used a wheelchair. This caused conflict. Because one associate was blamed for people to not be able to use their favorite and most convenient restroom. This should not have been. If potential conflicts are identified before they become conflicts, then step up and realize these accommodations should have been made before a conflict would arise. Another tip is using a conflict resolution committee, as used by many companies. The use of an arbitrator to bring together parties in conflict is a great help. An arbitrator is often used and should be knowledgeable and impartial. There are differences culturally in the workplace. There are differences in age that can create conflict, as does gender, sexuality and gender identity, religion. In a company's mission statement and code of conduct, there should be a communication and an understanding of these significant differences and how conflict, should they arise, will be addressed in a manner that is respectful of all employees and in adherence with the law. Civil Rights Act. So what does this one do if these highfalutin ideas are not the issue? What if one just does not get along with another person? When this happens, it is important to not just look to the other's perceived faults, but to also look at your own contribution to the relationship. I had a team member request a meeting with me. I didn't know why, but it turned out that she felt I had difficulty working with her. I had no idea. At times it helps to agree to disagree. It is okay to understand that there are different personality types and behaviors. What she was able to do is address her concerns to me directly, and years later, I still remember it. Conflicts will occur in the workplace and everywhere, really. The key is to work to prevent it at times, but at times it is productive. Conflict brings up issues that should be addressed. The key to resolution is communication, effective communication. Again, I'm Heidi Bonine, and thank you so much for your time.